Nurse Julie feels embarrassed. She touches me. Pediatrician touches my mind and plays with my body. I am being touched by a pediatrician, directed by Auntie Julie, by Nurse Auntie Julie. Nurse Auntie Julie leaves me to die by touching and neglecting me, man. Roger thinks I am gay, so does Ellie, because Doctor pressures me into getting touched. My feel of pressure and touch was caused by pediatrician, doctor and nurse Julie. The touch was caused by a doctor. The surge and touch was caused by nurse Auntie Julie and male doctor pediatrician. I want to touch children when I grow up and be a doctor. I can touch your penis. I can touch your cunt. Auntie is like a thief in the night, and I tell her all my secrets. When anyone wants to touch and do it to me, the mood's high, sad on me. That's when I feel the dead gay idea imposing, transforming on in me, instead of transforming in, on and out of me. It is tricky for the mood to come out of me. Now I might be almost ready to touch again. 31 years too late. Or is it never too late to touch? A doctor, a nurse. Don't inflate a baby by touching it, Auntie Julie. To its sexual organs, or to its sexual organ, so that a baby does not feel weak, tortured, and neglected and abandoned. Nurse Auntie Julie. Being touched sexually is debilitating. Nurse Julie, pediatrician doctor. There should be a way not to touch a person. Nurse Julie, pediatrician doctor. Auntie's drunk, kisses and touches me. I am her nephew. I am younger than her. I will eventually get Aunt Nurse Julie's instruction to get doctor to touch me out of my mind, to touch my sexual organs and touch me out of my mind. Pediatrician doctor. I will excogitate Auntie's Nurse Julie's doctor to touch me out of my mind and out of my genital talia is mind. Pediatrician doctor. Physical touch, interference, internal reading versus external reading of sound conflict. Forget, frustrated, mispronouncing letters in words, learning to read new words, forgetting to speak new words. I can't stand to be touched in certain sexual ways or areas of my body. I am embarrassed, touched by man, circumcision, through instruction of Auntie Nurse Julie. Denial is a factor for many people whose lives have been touched by abuse. Circumcision. Nurse Auntie Julie, male pediatrician doctor. Cosmetic surgeon, circumciser, pediatrician doctor, touches my heart and my penis, genitals, genitalia. GP touches my heart and my penis, genitalia. Meghan Trainor is untouchable. GP affects me by touching me, circumcising me, brother showing page 3 boobs and in the sun, and auntie being angry to me. I have a disorder when it comes to being abusive because I was affected by a child sex abuser and was touched by him and her. Auntie Julie is bitter about her thoughts on touching me with a knife from circumcision. Then follow up with the paediatric specialist to discuss how things went and put both doctors in touch. I want peace because of being touched. I hate being touched. Auntie touched me on a topic in a crisis. Man, Dr. GP physician does cut a touch. It's surreal. I was consciously touched, later on touching a boy's penis after having mine played with. The man's paediatrician doctor and nurse Auntie Julie, state nurse's energy to touch glows through me. I think I am going to die with her shots crash, blank, and her touching me. Nurse, registered state nurse Auntie Julie, with male GP paediatrician doctor. It is a slow touch, followed by a sudden crescendo, a touch, dead touch. Nurse Auntie Julie, you say ass to me, and it's a bit like saying you can look, but you don't touch. Nurse Julie, touch my Doctor Who. Jump lead, sync, optical illusion, touched. Nurse Julie touches my private life. Nurse Julie touches me. What uses TV instead of audio visual, smell visual, touch visual, taste visual, sight visual? Nurse Julie, touch me if you want me dead. Asshole. Buttocks. Genitalia. Registered nurse Julie, over paediatrician, who touch you, will give you a heart attack by her state of entertaining you. I sometimes see female over male who touch me, who hides from me. Nurse Auntie Julie. I die and lose myself to registered state nurse Julie's touch in me. Residual stored touch she left in me. She leaves in me. Her info left in me. Divinals, I touch myself. I am touched. I touch myself. Nurse Julie hides. She touched me. I am waiting for the feeling to pass of me touching a man. If Nurse Julie touched me when I was a baby, and Nurse Julie steals my personality, when I am an adult, and my belongings, my personal belongings, what does that make her, and what does that mean? Look, Auntie, Look 'em up. Pediatrician. GP. 2.